Yeah, DC fandom. I think we're finally wrapping it up with Birds of Prey. We just finished watching it. It's Harley Quinn solo movie. We're also going to talk about the Harley Quinn TV show.
Season
I actually
1.
just started watching that.
Yep.
Super funny. But we're going to keep this one kind of short just because we already did a review on Birds of Prey when it came out.
If you want a more in-depth review, you can go back on the channel.
Yeah.
And our episode list, you can find that posted around February, I believe. Emily's actually on that episode.
Yeah, an actual woman's on there, so maybe like
she's going to
the review's even better.
Provide some great context of what it's like to be someone that talks like Harley Quinn.
Dresses like her.
Yeah, she's dressed just like her on the episode if you want to go in there. But yeah, so we're just going to hop right into this. It'll be a little more chill, laid back, like we said. I still like this movie.
Yeah.
Revisiting it months later, I still think it's really good. I think it's slept on a little bit. What do you think, Nick?
Yeah, I feel bad that it didn't do as well, in the movie theaters.
I mean, it's Rona's fault, bro. That dude's messing everything up.
Yeah, but I think it's still...
That dude put shade on my girl, Margot. Bro. Better swing on this dude.
Let's go find him. Yeah, but I think even though it didn't do well in the theaters, and you said it didn't even...
It didn't even open in China, I believe.
Yeah, that's half of
that's... Sometimes it's more than
what we do over here. If you've ever seen footage of Infinity War in India,
dude, oh my god, those dudes are more.
They're they're screaming in the theaters and shit. I could probably never go and
They're bigger fans than us.
Yeah,
I saw or someone told me.
And they're watching it dubbed.
Yeah,
it's not even
it's got the subtitles up.
Those are
I don't know who it was, but I was watching some video on Infinity War or Endgame or something, and we're on the topic real quick. And this dude said he was visiting somewhere. He was in China or somewhere over the sea, over the pond.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, dude, I gotta see Endgame. I don't care. I'm just gonna watch it now amongst these people. I'll be able to understand it. And he said that throughout many parts of the movie, he literally could not even fucking hear it because everybody was just flipping shit. He said at the end scene when they're fighting Thanos, when everybody pulls up, spoilers for Endgame. That's your fault. I haven't seen it right now. But yeah, so he said that everybody was just yeah.
So someone brought their fucking goat
a minute straight. It's just
I've seen the video actually. I've seen videos.
Going hard, bro.
Oh my god, I want to look it up now.
It's insane.
Endgame.
Yeah, they didn't have a chance to do that in Birds of Prey because it never even opened there. But I think it still did okay. I think it got a couple 100,000.
Oh yeah,
or a couple 100 million.
Let's look at the facts, bro.
Yeah, look at box office real quick. Yeah, this movie, it's a Harley Quinn movie, even though it has Birds of Prey in the title, which I know a lot of diehard Birds of Prey fans didn't really like because of that. But I mean, what'd you expect? Honestly, the people that I know that are Birds of Prey fans, they're more so fans of, at least the ones I know, are more so fans of an old TV show on the Birds of Prey in the early 2000s. And that show was not very good. Let's see, wait, hang on, what is it here?
So a worldwide total of 200 million.
Okay.
But it needed to gross about 250 to 300 million worldwide to break even. And that's not even releasing in, what's it called, in China and all that.
Dude, it was probably only in theaters for a couple weeks, like I said, because it dropped late February, and then Rona hit first or second week in March. So February, March, it's right there. So no one's going out and doing that. But someone best supporting actor, he won. Ewan McGregor.
Oh, that's awesome. And then Kathy Ann won best female director.
Bro, that's crazy. Okay, yeah, but this movie. I think it's a very fun time. I think it's very comic booky, which I like.
Yeah.
A lot of times I feel like it can be too comic booky and it kind of goes against it, which I think is what happened in the Suicide Squad from 2016. It's kind of a little too... It's supposed to be more serious, I guess, is what David Ayer said, and they made it more of a in-your-face thing. But this movie, I feel like it just does everything right. Things I like, there's a couple things I don't like, but they're very nitpicks, at the end of the movie, again, we never hear Black Mask call himself Black Mask. That would have made it... if they did that, that'd be perfect for me then. It'd be fine. I'd give this movie an 8. If it was like that, or 8.5, I'd give it. But because it's not, I'm going to have to drop it either to an 8 or a 7.5, I think.
Still really good, though. Definitely top 5.
The fight scenes are really good.
Yeah, I was saying the fight scene, like the cinematography and all that.
The fight choreography.
We're pretty much
so
like
good.
repeating what we said.
Yeah, we said all this already.
The fights were really cool.
One thing that I told Emily we were going to rewatch it and do this, I was talking to her the other night, and I want to add this because it's from a women's perspective. What she said, and I was like, oh yeah, that's true. I never even thought of that. Or like, she put it in better words than I did. She said something like, what she likes about this movie is, she said obviously like Harley Quinn is a character in the comics that she's kind of like Catwoman in a way, in the sense that a lot of times she uses her sexuality against like her enemies, you know, like it's like a distraction, I guess, to guys, and then she like kind of shits on them, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Kind of like Catwoman does. But what she said she liked about this movie is she said all of her like outfits and costumes and like the shots and angles of what she's doing stuff are like, they make sense, as opposed to like in the Suicide Squad it feels like the costume was designed by like I guess like guys or boys that just want to see some ass and like something like very sexualized. And she said she doesn't care if the character's in something like that because like she kind of does that, but she said this one was a nice change in the sense that it makes more sense, like it's not all sexualized, you know what I mean?
There wasn't a scene where she's straight up just like,
yeah, there's only a scene in Suicide Squad where she's just like getting dressed and you just like, there's like a shot on her crotch and it goes up her body, see the bra, and then she puts the shirt down.
Yeah,
which I think in my theater the men cheered.
India's just like, woo!
Yeah. But it's definitely, you can see the change in like directors. Like, this is a female director, Kathy
Yang.
Yeah, she did a really good job. I really like this movie, and I think that's good. I think it's good to have female directors direct more things, obviously, but then especially like female projects. Like, this is
you're more passionate about it.
Yeah, the cast is predominantly female, which is great. Like, it's like, I don't understand how, if we're going to get into it, there's not that many like comic book female like superhero movies, which I don't understand, because like I don't know.
I think it's just like the industry from
they
like
finally did Wonder Woman.
The 60s, 70s, 80s. It's just like male.
Yeah, like just dude, look at the costumes. Like,
yeah, that's what I wanted to talk about. Like, as I was watching it, the costumes look so cool.
I really like her look in Suicide Squad. Don't get me wrong. Like, it's definitely more sexualized, but I mean, like, at the end of the day, like, all comic book character, like,
I think her character is just like in a different headspace too, you know?
Yeah.
Like, this one, she's more
her own person.
Yeah, the other one, she's literally goes to Joker like 4 times.
Yeah. I really love, dude, the fits are all good, though. Like, not even just for Harley, like, for everybody throughout the
film. Dude, Black Canary's fit looks really cool.
Yeah. Dude. Huntress.
I
really like Harley's, the club scene, like, her outfit in the club. She's got, like, the stars and, like, the glitter, like, stuff. Yeah. It's really cool.
Dude, she's a hard drinker, too.
First time we see her, she takes like 4 shots, like,
yeah, straight up,
taking him down, looking like Nick.
Oh, that's cool, dude.
Is that concept?
I think so.
Dude, this looks just like the comics.
Yeah,
on the far right. I'd like to get that eventually. But,
yeah, look, this is the one from the game.
Yeah,
I mean, that's a little sexualized. This one's a bit cooler.
Dude,
I don't know.
They actually toned it down for the video game. If you go on the video game, she's wearing shorts. In the comic, she's always wearing fishnets with like a one-piece leotard type thing.
Disgusting.
Like, no, it's disgusting.
I would never. Oh, look, the jacket, you have this.
Dude, Emily has this, not me. Oh. Emily's the designated cosplayer. Follow her TikTok.
Dude, yeah, straight up. We're actually trying to blow up on TikTok now. We realize how easy it is.
TikTok goes hard. Follow my girl on TikTok. You know, she's dropping the
dude, all the TikToks in the bio.
Yeah, all TikToks
I'm gonna start
in the
posting
bio.
shit.
Nick has a couple. I have one. I'm already the designated king of TikTok. You'll see that if you follow me.
Do you have the most followers out of everyone?
No, Emily passed me up.
Oh.
She's almost got 100 right now.
That's how it should be.
Yeah, it should be like that. As Harley Quinn said, behind every successful male is a badass broad.
Yes.
Is that what she says?
This is exactly what she said, yeah.
A badass broad.
Oh, we didn't have the sandwiches. That's what I forgot. Dude, as we were leaving the house, yeah. I was like, dude, we're forgetting something. I was like, I had everything. We wanted to do this while we were eating the breakfast sandwiches from the movie.
Yeah, the egg sandwich.
We've actually made them like probably like 2 months ago now. They were really good.
They were really good when we made them here. The only thing that could have been better is if that bacon wasn't messed up.
Yeah, my bad. I made it without. I don't know.
So Nick does make some good bacon.
It was just stuck in the pan.
The bacon that was usable was very good. What Nick did is he put some tin foil on a pan, put the bacon slices there, but I think he forgot to
didn't do the
spray or like butter it down so it can come off easily. He just put it there dry, so the bacon was just like cooked to the foil. I think I took a bite and one of the bacon pieces had foil in it. But I mean, besides that,
you get your magnesium.
Yeah, it was. Besides that, it was really good. Eggs were cooked to perfection.
You put brown sugar on it. You didn't say that. Mm-hmm. Put brown sugar on it.
I was in charge of the bread. I buttered it.
Not that hard.
I fried it, so it was actually warm.
Oh yeah, you fried the bread.
There we go. Yeah.
Dude, that's so cool.
The costume design was really great for this movie, and that's coming from
Christina Hendricks.
That's coming from my girlfriend. She likes the fits. And dude, speaking on fits, bro, I'm really hype for the next fit in James Gunn's Suicide Squad.
Oh, yeah.
He managed to do a take that's from like the more recent Harley looks in the comics, as well as Injustice 2, even Arkham. Mm-hmm. If you haven't seen that, go look at the trailer for the Suicide Squad by James Gunn. And it just looks great because like it's not like it's not overly sexualized, but it's also like it's just iconic already.
It's a
Plus, she's in a red dress. Yeah, that's really cool. Yeah, but I think this movie's great. I really like how DC really I think they just let Margot do her own thing because she's a producer on this movie.
Yeah.
So I feel like this was
them. She's super young too. I don't even think she's 30.
Yeah, she ain't. You know the vibes.
She's doing TikTok.
Dude, no, she has one TikTok.
Really?
But it's not on her own account. It was on DC's TikTok. She's just vibing.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Damn, dude.
I feel like
man, like King Shark.
Yeah. I really want. So far, we've only gotten Margot as Harley in 2 movies. We're gonna get her in the 3rd one.
I know.
Dude, I want to see more, bro. Like, I really want.
I want more. Yeah.
I don't know what else. Like dude, come on, bro. What I really want, I kind of want to see her in the classic. Jester look.
Oh yeah, like this.
Like for a long, because we saw it briefly. Yeah, look at that. We saw it briefly in the first one, very briefly. Mm-hmm. I would love to see it more throughout, like for like maybe.
Oh like yeah, we did.
There's one scene.
It was like briefly. A flashback. It was like 2 seconds.
And she's like dancing with the Joker, and they do that iconic one painting or comic book cover.
Yeah, oh, that's cool.
Yeah. What else we got to say of this movie?
Oh, we should have started with this, but you were talking about the comic book, like Harley costume, and you were telling me that she wasn't even like a character in the comics, right? Or was she in like a cartoon?
She Harley Quinn originated in the Batman animated series from the 90s. She was not a comic book character. So I think it's the only case, or one of the very few, it's definitely the most popular case where a character created for a TV show has been brought into the official comic book lore. Because she was made originally, I think Paul Dini, who was one of the writers for the show, and also he's a really good writer for a couple comics. And he also wrote the Arkham Asylum and Arkham City storylines, which are 2 very good storylines. Anyway, he wanted to create a character who was kind of like a girl version of like a henchman for the Joker, and it was just like from that she became very popular, and like everybody really just fell in love with the character, and it became pretty much bigger than just like a little role as a henchman, you know, which is it's kind of insane to think that a character that was just originally created for like a 1-off or 2-off appearances, you know, became like a whole character on its own with their own comic book run, not just like a side character no more. It's insane.
They did that too with The Walking Dead, Daryl Dixon. He wasn't in the comics originally.
Oh, did they bring him into it after he got popular on the show?
Yeah.
That's cool. Dang.
We're gonna segue now because one of the cartoonist for the Walking Dead comic is actually a producer. I think he does some of the like, what's it called? The like cartoon work on the TV show for the Harley Quinn thing. Yeah, his name's Charlie Adler, and I noticed his name in the credits. I was like, oh shit, that's
interesting.
Cool.
Okay. Before we segue to that though, what's your rating for the Birds of Prey, our final DC movie?
It'd probably be the same than like what I gave it, or maybe just a little bit higher.
What did you give it when we first? I don't remember.
Let's watch right now, bro.
Do you want to pull it up?
Let's see.
Dude, it's gonna be hard to find it in like
fuck.
Our 1.5 hour review.
We got too much content, bro.
I'm gonna guess. I remember
I think I said it was definitely an 8. Something.
I really liked it when we first saw it, so I still really like it. It's probably one of the few movies that I've gone back and seen.
Damn, we did a lot.
Where I don't drop the rating too much, because most movies that come out and I'm like, oh, let's go, like that's hype. Mm-hmm. This one didn't really falter. It's right there, bro.
Oh.
Damn, Nick.
Dude, these thumbnails are crazy. Whoever does them is good.
I've been saying. Look, how long is it? 1 hour and 40. Oh, right on the dot. Hey, look at Emily sitting. Oh, this is like she got her bangs.
Movie, TV, music, and pop culture.
Dude, your hair's so short.
I got my boy Nick here.
You can actually see my face.
Today we got guesting on once again my girlfriend Emily.
Did you put timestamps?
Hell no.
You son of a bitch.
Dude,
let's go to the end.
I only put timestamps so there's a lot of stuff we're gonna talk about.
Yeah. Dude, this is like an hour.
Yeah, but so those are filming. They don't, but he hasn't been cast yet. I hope he's cast.
We might be talking about the new Suicide Squad.
Yeah, we definitely are.
Damn it! I 8.5.
8.5. I'm gonna give it an 8.
An 8. Okay.
You know, actually, I might give it an 8.5 as well. Let me see. Well, let me compare, because if we're talking ratings out of all the other DC movies, then I definitely gave Man of Steel an 8.5 or something. I don't think it's as good as Man of Steel. I like Man of Steel a little bit more.
Just give it like an 8.4.
Yeah, this is right below Man of Steel. I personally like Batman vs Superman. I know a lot of people don't. I like the Ultimate Cut. I think this is. Oh, it might be a little bit better though. I don't know. I'm not gonna go back and think and all that. I'm just gonna say this movie, as I'm watching it today, it is somewhere between the range of an 8 to an 8.5. I'm feeling a solid 8.3.
8. Yeah.
Yeah, it's around there.
I concur.
I like it. I'm excited. I want to see more Margot. You can never go wrong. Some more Marvel.
It is crazy. We reviewed Birds of Prey in February, did the whole DC thing, and I think we've seen every movie. Well, at least you've seen every movie twice now. So you've revisited it.
We looked at
everything. Second thoughts.
Marvel MCU coming soon. All 24 movies, whatever it is.
Oh, fuck. Dude. We're thinking about doing all the Marvel movies. Eventually. Dude, we have to go fucking hard.
Eventually, I don't know.
Oh, I'm worn out.
It's a lot. It's a lot.
Because Fortnite has their season 4 going on right now.
Let's go. Nick been sleep level 2.
I'm level fucking 5.
Oh.
Put some respect on it. Oh, that's cool. Look, I have the shirt too.
Oh yeah, I think that was Emily's shirt. I think she let you wear it for the episode. I'm wearing one you can't really see because I'm holding a pillow.
I know you always hold pillows.
Dude, dude, have you ever held a pillow when you sleep? It's so comforting. It's like you're holding somebody.
I'd be doing that.
Yeah, I feel that. Anyway, Harley Quinn the show, segueing out of Birds of Prey, great movie. Go if you want more review, go to our actual review on it. This is just kind of like a little recap.
Sounds like a 12. How long is it?
If
not that long.
If this had been like maybe over a year since the movie came out, we'd go more extensive, I think. But
we probably would have had another
This was just 4 months ago, like 5 months ago. You know.
Yeah.
We just saw this. So it's still I like it. I think if you haven't seen it, it's on HBO Max. Go watch it. You can definitely rent it for $3. It's worth your time. I think it's a great movie. It's great to see pretty much an all-female led.
Very rewatchable.
It's great.
Dude, even as a guy, we were saying there was a lot of women jokes in there and stuff. And watching
it's just stuff
the guys were acting like shit, and I was like, even I was kind of like, yeah, they're acting like assholes.
Dude, there's this things men don't think about. There's a joke in here where in the middle of a fight scene, Harley offers a hair tie to Black Canary.
Oh yeah.
And I'm gonna be honest, I probably wouldn't write that in if I was writing a movie. I would never think of it, but it's true.
You're right.
You know, you gotta put some more respect on women. You know, Nick, quit sexualizing them.
What?
Quit objectifying them, Nick. I'm not telling you. I'm just like talking.
Oh. Yeah, quit. I'm pointing at the camera if you're listening. But yeah, quit sexualizing women.
Yeah, get out of here, Jaden. So anyway,
dude, he's probably listening to it.
He is. I know he's
fucking
listening.
simp.
Dude, chill.
I'm just kidding.
All right, Harley Quinn the TV show. It's a great show. It's very funny. Nick has finally got into it.
I just put it on one night when I couldn't sleep. My sleep schedule's been fucked, so I put the show on.
It's on HBO Max.
First episode totally took me off guard.
Yeah.
It was funny as hell.
It's so good, bro. I love how they started with the classic look.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's really cool.
It's like her breaking out of her box.
It looks very, the animation's very modernized. It's different, but it's still, it looks like it's kind of inspired from like the animated TV show.
Yeah. It's more like detailed, like high quality. Like there's violence in it.
Oh yeah. This movie, don't show your kids. This isn't a Batman TV show. It's not a Harley Quinn
They'll kill
show.
people just for fun.
I love this show. There's so much violence, cussing, everything. Harley Quinn fucks the Joker in the first episode. They have some breakup sex, makeup sex, then some more breakups. Isn't that happen in the first episode?
I think so.
Yeah, I was gonna, because you're making a face like I'm like, did that one happen?
I'm trying to picture it now.
Did I remember? I know what happened. Because I remember they break up and then they get back together and Poison Ivy's like, bitch, like, the hell?
Dude, Poison Ivy's funny as hell.
Yeah, she's really good in this. Whoever her voice actress is very good.
Let's look it up.
Look it up, bro.
Harley
Put some
Quinn.
respect on her name.
Cartoon.
I know Kaylee Kukoc or whatever her name is.
Oh, yeah, she's in the Big Bang Theory.
Yeah, she does Harley's voice, which is actually, I think when she said she was going to sign on to do this, she said that she was not going to do, like, the Harley voice that everybody knows, kind of like the classic sounding one. Hey, guys. She was going to go more for her own thing, which there are some points in the show where she kind of does do the classic sounding voice a little bit, but she does kind of go for her own thing, which I think works for the show. I think it's very good. We got Bane in the show. Bane's great.
Dude, he's just like Michael.
I know. He says Kite Man.
He's
How do you pronounce Kaylee Kuko? Is it Kuko?
Kuko. It's just like Kuko.
Kuko.
She's very pretty.
Kuko? And why didn't she make your baddie list then?
Lake Bell.
She kind of looked like... Oh, dude, Alan Tudyk.
Oh.
He does Clayface. He also does... I think he does the Joker's voice also in this. Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
And he also... he was in... He's in Doom Patrol in the first season as like
Really?
the main villain.
He looks familiar. I've probably seen him in some other stuff.
Yeah. Bro, Cyborg.
Cyborg,
It's
man.
like
That's so stupid.
Cyborg
Yo,
Man.
JB Smooth.
Frank the Plant.
That guy's funny.
Kite Man.
Kite Man.
Matt Oberg.
Okay, so
Well,
I'm
you
gonna check.
haven't got to that character yet. You haven't got to that one either, Nick.
Two-Face.
Hey.
Oh, I know that guy too.
Nick kind of sleep. He's only on season 1. Dang,
Oh yeah, the Batman voice is really good
It
too.
is
Like
really
it's like timeless. Like
Bat-
I would think it's someone like that did it like previously.
Yeah, Jim Gordon's great in this movie or this show also. I love
Dude, he's like a crackhead.
the first time Jim Gordon pulls up in the show, he has like these bags under his eyes and he's like this like obsessed with his job like drunk commissioner.
I know.
It's so
He's like Harley Quinn.
and I love
You like a disease in Gotham.
Dude,
Going
the-
down his throat and into his liver.
I love the episode with
He's like, Jim, calm down. He's like, yeah.
it's funny, Jim kind of wants to have like a more of a friendship with Batman, but
Oh,
Batman
yeah.
just like all
Dude, yeah, let's
business.
talk about the funny moments in the season 1.
What I love about real quick before we do that is I love about the show is it's like a joke in itself, but it's not like a parody in the sense like Batman is still Batman.
Yeah.
Like it's not like they're just like making fun of like characters like that. Like they all still have their same personalities and stuff. They just it's still funny.
So it's like a cartoonized version of like Batman's world.
Yeah.
And then like you're following Harley. There's still funny shit that happens.
Yeah.
Like I think there's one part where
I love the. Have you gotten to the?
you go to like
episode?
Penguin's son's like bar mitzvah,
Oh, that's
and like
great.
a bunch of villains are there
Yeah.
just in the background, just doing shit.
You
It's
know,
funny.
there's an episode in season 2. Emily and I we're almost done with it. We're about to finish it. There's an episode in season 2 where it's just all focused on Batman. So
Mhm.
Harley Quinn and Poison Ivy aren't even in it. It's just all Batman, and that episodes are really funny. I won't spoil.
Oh, I saw the episode when Robin when she was still trying to make her name,
Oh,
and like
she needs a
Harley's like
nemesis.
doing like all this shit, and then Robin pulls up,
Yeah.
and he's like, "Where the fuck is Batman?" And then Batman's like,
Have you
I
seen
think he
the-
saves Robin,
Yeah.
and then he's just like,
you
he's
seen
like, when can
the-
I start having sex?
Oh yeah.
He's like, oh, I don't think the bat signal's. He's like, he dips.
He's gonna say
It's
like,
funny.
"Listen, son,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna tell you the truth. When I was your age, I didn't have my own nemesis. I didn't have my
Oh,
own
yeah.
nemesis until I was 20 or something like that." And he, it's like,
That's
"What?
funny.
No way." He's like, "It's true." He's like,
was funny.
he's like, "You want to wait to have your first nemesis. You want it to be special." And then he just says, "Okay, I understand, Father. When can I start having sex?" Dude, it's a great show. Oh, dude, if you haven't seen it, you gotta watch it. Like this
You
show
should. It's on
is
HBO.
so
Max.
slept on.
I didn't even hear about it, dude. I don't know how I didn't hear about it.
I told you about it,
Yeah, I don't know how how I didn't see it, and everyone was just like talking about it.
bro. When this show was first announced, I was hyped, but I was like, dude, like, I don't, because originally it was only on DC Universe. They recently added it on HBO Max, and I think now it's getting more praise the way it should get.
Hell yeah. I need to watch season 2 now.
Yeah,
Wait,
bro.
what?
You've been sleeping
Who's this?
for too long. Who you looking at, Nick?
This girl. She's on the Criminal Minds.
Paget Brewster.
Yeah, she's also on Community. I think the last season.
Is she vibing?
Yeah, well, because like the last
Great
season
Scott.
Community, like a lot of people left, so they
Yeah,
just
bro,
brought in some
everyone
random
did.
ass. I hate to see it.
Yeah, bro.
I think that's it, bro. Talked about Harley Quinn.
Great show. We talked about Birds of Prey.
Still a good movie.
The movie's so good.
Harley Quinn's is blown up like the past couple years.
I've been trying to say, but we got a Suicide Squad game coming out soon.
That's crazy. She hasn't even been around for like even 30 years.
Still a
like
new
most
character.
of the other. Yeah, she's still fairly new. She's getting the most. Getting the most attention.
She's going hype.
Exactly.
She's like everyone's like hype beast.
India's gonna go crazy.
India. So yeah, I think that's it. Final reviews on Birds of Prey. It's a great movie. I think it's slept on. I think it's definitely one of the best movies made so far in DC.
If you like it, watch the show.
Yeah, for sure.
It's very like fun sized. Like you can watch it, sit down. I'll probably rewatch the show like after I finish it.
Oh, one thing
because it's fun to
we
put
can
on.
end on this is the Gotham City Sirens
movie.
Yeah. Originally, after Birds of Prey was released,
look some stuff up. I don't even know if there's information on it.
Originally, there was a Gotham City Sirens movie in development, and then they kind of were like, oh, I don't know, maybe we should push this back. But recently, and when I say recently, I mean within the last day or so, they pretty much said like, nah, it's back in development. So,
oh look, we got an article.
Yeah. Chill though. That was from January.
Dang, Margot Robbie explains why Birds of Prey came before the Gotham City Sirens. So explain the Gotham City Sirens. That's another group I've never heard of.
They're like a girl team as well, but it's more villains. They're villains in the show from the 90s, the animated show. They're a villain. They're not like the Birds of Prey are heroes. It's good guys, good girls, I guess. And the Birds of Prey, or not the Birds of Prey, Gotham City Sirens are Poison Ivy, Harley Quinn, and Catwoman. So they're all three, villains. And I think what actually happens in the TV show from the 90s is Harley Quinn finally breaks up with the Joker, or she gets kicked out by him, and she's kind of like crying and all that. And I think Poison Ivy finds her, and she's like, why are you crying? And they kind of become friends that way, and then Catwoman's also there, and they kind of become a trio that goes out, and they become their own. They call themselves the Gotham City Sirens, and then the Joker kind of looks at the newspaper and he's like, "What? Like, she's doing shit without me?" And he kind of gets a little like jealous in a way.
That TV show is such an asshole.
I know.
Such a fucking asshole.
It's so funny, dude. Classic show, but yeah. So it's pretty much this will be more, I guess, like villain based. I'm hoping, but dude, yeah, I'm really hyped for this. If it's in development now, that probably means like it's like in the early stages, which would mean they're probably writing a script as we speak, so they probably won't get a movie probably for like 4 years at the earliest. Damn. But I mean, I'm still hyped, bro. I want it no matter what.
So we actually have a quote from Margot herself, because apparently when they announced like both Birds of Prey and the Gotham City Sirens, we obviously got Birds of Prey first.
Facts.
And so this is a quote from Margot Robbie. Whilst I was researching the character, I started to read Birds of Prey, and I first fell in love with Huntress, and I started looking into all that. I was like, wow, there's so many cool female DC characters, and no one knows anything about them. So what if we had a platform for fans to get to know and fall in love with some of these other amazing women? Focusing on the Gotham City Sirens, there were only 3 of us, and we all are well known. Whereas the Birds of Prey, you can pick any grouping for that, and I thought that it might be the perfect platform to introduce some female characters who might really have some legs in the DC universe.
Yeah.
Dude, yeah, I agree with that. I'm glad we got Birds of Prey.
Big facts.
Dude, yeah, Gotham City Sirens would be so cool. It'd be really cool if they got like.
But who you casting? Fan cast this night.
I mean, who's already in the works to be casted? Ana de Armas.
Let's see. I know that was people were like wanting that.
She could honestly be Selena Kyle, or she could be Poison Ivy.
She can do either one. I remember when they were casting. There was actually, I believe, when they were making... I could be wrong. This could just be fan casting, because fans love to post their own shit on casting, Yeah. But I recall when they were casting for... What's it called? For Matt Reeves, the Batman. Because Catwoman's in that. They cast Zoe Kravitz as her, which she looks great as Catwoman. She looks like she's going to be a great Catwoman. But while they were doing the casting for that, I believe... Ana de Armas was in there. She was testing for it. I also believe so was what's the other girl's name? Isa Gonzalez. Yeah. Those two were in the running. Dude, they both were in the running, and they picked Zoe Kravitz. So That's who Matt Reeves wanted for his version, which I think is still a great pick.
Yeah, she's
but the
more
other
low-key.
the other two, Ana de Armas and Isa, I can see either of them being her, to be honest with you. I think it's great casting.
Dude, yeah.
Either one. Looking at what you pulled up, we got
Zoe Kravitz as Catwoman. I think that's Sofia Vergara, right? I think she's a little too
I don't know who that
mainstream.
is, to be honest with you.
She's from Modern Family.
No, I know, but I don't think that's her, is it?
Oh,
I think
maybe.
it's a different chick.
Is that Sophie Turner? I don't think so.
Nah, that's not Sophie Turner.
Ideally, it could be...
Someone's saying Megan Fox for Poison Ivy.
Oh, dude, that'd be fucking cool. She hasn't been in like a lot of shit in a while.
I could see her being Poison
Yeah, dude,
Ivy.
she could be Poison Ivy, or we could have... I mean, yeah, dude, Megan Fox.
If you
That's
want to get a
Poison Ivy.
redhead, you could bring in Sophie Turner. You could
Sophie
bring
Turner.
in... who else could you do for Poison Ivy?
For Catwoman, it could be Ana de Armas or Isa Gonzalez.
I would love Ana de Armas to get in there.
Yeah.
She needs to get in a comic book role, bro.
And
Catwoman
then
would
we
be
keep
perfect
Margot.
for it.
Dude, that would be so cool.
Those are my picks. I really like those picks
Oh, look, they had... what's her name? Mary Elizabeth Winstead
for Poison Ivy.
Oh, Emily Blunt. I think
I could see that.
she's too nice.
She's too nice.
Look at her smile.
She's too.
Dang, dude.
Poison Ivy. Oh, dude.
I'm just trying to think who's an actor that's like a brunette or blonde that could like pull off a red hair, because they're gonna have red hair, you know.
Yeah, they could do red.
I think Megan Fox should be a good choice.
I think that would be good.
That'd probably be my top choice.
Someone said Rihanna.
Rihanna. I don't know. She did Battleship, and that shit sucked.
I don't think I've ever seen a movie where Rihanna acts. Is she a good actress?
I mean, yeah. Well, she was in Guava Island. Did you ever see that?
Okay, yeah, I did see that. Yeah.
But I don't know. That wasn't. I mean, yeah, that's acting,
Dude,
but it's kind of just acting like a mom.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It's nothing crazy where you have to be like fucking like, yeah.
Looking at these pictures, I will say this actress at the top left, I think that's Deanne Guillermo or something. She's from Doom Patrol.
Alexandra Daddario.
And she's great in Doom Patrol. She plays Crazy Jane or something, but she's kind of like, she's great in that because she has to play a ton of different roles. Someone already did fan art as well.
That looks weird. Dude, her eyes, what if they were white? That would be fucking cool.
Yeah, dude, I'm just hyped to see a live action Poison Ivy because we never have seen one.
We'll see. Dude, it'd be so cool.
I want green skin, bro.
It would be so...
Actually,
dude,
no,
yeah.
we saw Uma Thurman play Poison Ivy in the 90s.
Yeah. That's what, it's been a while since we've seen Poison Ivy.
That one was more campy.
Yeah, that was very...
Yeah. I want nice Poison Ivy, bro.
I know.
Think of actresses that you think would work well with Margot Robbie. Like, they would look good together in terms of a team.
Definitely Anna.
Because Birds of Prey, when you look at them, they all look like all the characters work in the same universe.
Oh, yeah, that's why I want, like...
I think Anna would look good with her.
Because I'm also trying to think, like, I want, like, a diverse... I don't want to just be, like, all three white women.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Just because it looks better, like...
Ana de Armas is, like, a Spanish
yeah.
vibes.
Spanish vibes. She's Spanish.
What's the word?
Descent?
Heritage.
Yeah.
Heritage, yeah, I was going to say. I have Descent works also. Yeah. That'd be good. That's probably what people want Rihanna as well.
Yeah. Who's this chick?
I don't know. I really like Emily Blunt, but that would be another white woman.
Emma Stone.
Emma Stone. Yeah, she does have red hair, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
There's so many women, dude.
There's a lot you can put for Poison Ivy.
Avery Green.
Ah.
Oh, yeah, she's in the James Bond movie.
Bro, just have Margot play all the characters.
Gosh. Dude, it would be cool if they let the fans pick. Like, I don't know, if they were just like, yo, these people are in the works to be like this person. Like, you could do a fan vote.
But who's this supposed to be? Someone did like an edit.
I think that's Emma Stone.
Oh, okay.
That's actually pretty cool.
I can kind of see it then.
I don't know. I feel like her face is a little too round, you know? Maybe. Like, Poison Ivy is the more slim. Yeah. Because, like, part of her power is, like, seduction, you know?
Yeah. That's
so she has
straight up all it is.
Yeah, like, even in the game.
She goes hard.
Yeah. Oh,
that straight up looks like the Arkham.
Yeah, one. That's so cool. I like how it has, like, the overgrown, and she just has, like, a jacket or whatever.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Nice. Okay. Well, yeah. Let us know in the comments who you would like in the role of Poison Ivy, or
we might put a poll right here.
Or Catwoman.
Or here.
We'll see.
Yeah, I think that's the episode.
Yeah, that is the episode. Thank you guys for listening. As
and
always,
that's the tea.
Or watching.
Dude, what's that? Wait, what's that video where that chick's like, here's the motherfucking... And like,
dude, that chick's voice gives me.
dude.
So yeah, shout out to DC for all these movies and all this content. If you haven't listened to any of the other ones, go make sure to go look at those.
Dude, we did them all.
Everything's
Marvel's
here.
coming next. We're gonna take a break.
Yep. Go back to some some surprises in store.
Let's do some chill episodes. Yeah.
We'll see what's coming up. Off the Dome Part 2.
And then by the 50th episode, we're just gonna chill here, drink. We could probably smoke cigars if we just open this window and put a fan here. Like, for real. No, that'd be cool.
Yeah. I
50th episode.
Did you see? I just bought a bottle of Crown Royal.
Oh, dude, I love that. Dude, Crown Royal is so good.
I sent a picture in the group chat.
Dude, yeah.
I just bought some, bro.
Dude, Crown Royal is really good.
Yeah.
50th episode, we're gonna get. Dude, that's a lot. It's actually quite a lot. It's almost 50, dude. Yeah, 50th episode, we're gonna chill here. Just gonna drink. I don't know if we're gonna bring guests on. Who's someone that we could? That's like fun when they're drunk. I'm trying to think.
Jaden.
I don't know. Marco goes hard.
If Jaden actually would drink or show up.
I know, what the hell, dude.
I don't know, we'll see. That'll be coming soon. Make sure to subscribe if you're watching on YouTube, or even if you're listening, make sure to head over to YouTube channel and just subscribe to us. Leave a like. Follow us anywhere. Follow us on Twitter at Cosmic Kickback, Instagram at Cosmic Kickback, YouTube at Cosmic Kickback, Apple Podcasts at Cosmic Kickback, everywhere Cosmic Kickback. Yeah, make sure to follow the TikToks down below. I'll put mine, Nick's, and my girlfriend Emily's. If you want to see some cosplay, I'm putting it out there right now. Emily, you better get on it. She's got a lot of fits.
Dude, yeah, she can do like, oh, these are my fits for the day.
People were, Emily's been,
Is Danny DeVito?
Yeah.
Sorry, an ad just popped up and Danny DeVito's like.
Nice. Okay, well, that's the episode. Thank everybody for being here. And we will see you all in the next episode.
I love you.